start recording. That is 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And welcome everybody to another episode of Rocks Fall Everyone Dice. I'm here with the Ember family. This is episode 8.
That is 9.
That's a 9. It's a 9 for Tony looking at this without volume, trying to figure out what the episode is. That's episode 8. Follow the hands. Follow the hands. All right, go.
So previously on in episode 7, this is now episode 8,
which comes before 8.
Correct.
Is that because 7, 8, 9?
We're not doing those jokes today.
We're not doing jokes.
We will do those jokes later.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, we went to a funeral. We did some more exploring. We decided prior to the funeral that we were going to kind of work through some more of those rooms upstairs that we hadn't quite dug into yet. Mm-hmm. And we did. The one across from the flower room is where we started. And there was a statue of a finely dressed man. Turns out he was the head valet. Turned to stone, we're not sure why. Tamir found some indication of room tampering, where there's a seal on the room and one was broken, and she was able to fix and or put them back, so we were able to come and go out of the rooms up there. So we got through a couple of rooms, and then we headed down into the big conservatory forest area in the middle of this place. We saw Richard was there first, had a little bit of a conversation with him. Saw and observed a lot more of the family. We saw Richard, Andrew, who was Janet's nephew, Claude, her younger cousin, Charles, her second cousin, Isabel, her older cousin, a monkey with a mirror that we don't know who he belonged to. He wasn't super chatty. He did want Jeffrey the puppet, but we did not give Jeffrey away. We did meet her father as well and Gaston, her son. Andrew, Vetter has a conversation with Andrew about the ogre in the room, and Andrew gives us a boon. Basically, we have a one-time pass on the wild hunt. So if we run into him again in this area, we have a one-time pass. So funeral happens. We then go back to room 14. And take a long rest successfully. And it is now, as we wake up, 4 p.m., and we have all benefited from the long rest in room 14, which, as a reminder, is the room where we fought the little clockwork soldiers. On the handle, it has the time. And I believe our original plan after the funeral was to go start searching the rest of the rooms on the second floor. So we still have a few more rooms in this area to look through. We do know that something lurks in these corridors at night, which 4 p.m., depending on the season, how dark is it outside, Tony?
Oh, it's not dark at all. Around 7 o'clock it's going to start getting dark.
Okay, 7 o'clock it's going to start getting dark. Okay, so we have about 3 hours before we know something will come lurking, if we don't find it first, or if we decide we don't want to deal with it.
So it's about mid-fall type of season.
Yeah. So anyway, well, it is for now. Because remember, time is weird.
Yeah.
So that's what we do. We all have bunks because this was the barracks for the little clockwork soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
We all take good nappies. And yeah, I think we're room 14.
Yep.
And then we got through room 20. So we have 4 more rooms below. Or 4 more rooms on this side of floor 2.
2, 3. Yep, we got 4 more on this side, and then we haven't even touched the other side.
Well, 3 that we know of for sure. We don't know beyond that bottom one if that's more than 1.
Yeah.
That's a fair point.
So we know that there are at least 3 more rooms in that corridor that we've been exploring.
This might be the upper part of the kitchen there.
Very well could be.
Because remember, the kitchen does have a way of going up.
Right, the kitchen was a two-story room.
Yeah. So that's probably the kitchen right down there.
Well, we can assume that. We don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you guys are in that upper area. You guys successfully short rested.
Nope.
Or sorry, long rested.
Yep.
The scene is yours. It's 4 o'clock. The scene is yours. Let me know when I need to be brought in. But so far, no one's attacking you. No one's knocking on the door. There is not an invisible panther lurking behind you that you can see.
A displacer beast? What?
So, I would say we finish exploring this half of the upstairs.
This place, I just got here.
We finish exploring this half of the upstairs on this wing, and I think we need to go back to town first. We need to go get some supplies.
Why?
How many times have we gotten into a close
What
call?
supplies do we need?
Wait, what, Ray?
I'm so sorry. The delay is killing us both here.
Oh.
For
What
supplies,
supplies do we need?
so something that can help shut down other wizards, because you saw the family. Each and every one of them has some magic powers far beyond us. So something that can shut that down.
We knew that coming in.
Oh, we know, but now we've seen most of them.
I think
Well, we haven't seen what most of them can do, so we're still speculating.
True.
And magic's
I mean,
still
honestly,
weird.
I have a solution.
What's your
To pick
solution?
up this crossbow.
I like your solution. It's a good
I mean, it
solution.
may not kill him, but it'll stop him casting if I hit him in the hands.
Well, in all fairness, what is town gonna have that's gonna help us stop that? Because we know, according to Richard, that there is one and only one set of heirloom anti-magical manacles.
Here,
Anti-magical
True.
manacles.
we would have
Yeah.
have to go far beyond town to get some of the supplies we would need to actually do this without hurting people.
But we're not doing that. What's the
I can say with some level of certainty that there aren't any others in town.
What is the closest town to this one?
The closest city would probably be our better bet.
All right, yes, the closest city to this town, to the town.
Let me see. Oh, one second. My mouse is moving on its own accord.
Cool.
I'm also getting lag. Let me pull up.
Because
the-
when we traveled through here, we would have gone through that city into the town, and it still took us days of travel. And even still, I don't think a city is going to have anything else that's going to stop and or prevent, especially that we can afford. I'm not opposed to stealing it, but I don't think that's the foot we want to put out here.
I mean, because think about it. We had collars to put mages.
Yeah, why didn't we bring any of those?
Well,
So,
were you expecting this?
The closest
No.
city to you would probably be the arcane city of West End. For something that he's talking about that you would need, you would have to go to the floating city of El,
No way.
probably on the border, or
Ooh.
the Thousand Towers of Hembrook, which, to get into the city, you know is going to cost you 1,000 copper each,
Right.
just to enter the city.
Oof.
We don't have the kind of
Okay.
money and or time to go get more supplies. I like his supplies and my supplies.
And you guys know you just fought out every last healing potion
We
that
did.
was in the town yesterday.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a new day. We did a long rest. No,
Okay.
it's not a new day. Shoot,
It's not
I don't
a new
get
day
it.
yet. Yeah.
Damn
It's
it!
per 24 hours.
I know.
Yeah.
I thought of it after I said it. I don't get to guess the name again.
Oh.
Also, scrolls would help. We could use
But the town doesn't
scrolls.
have any scrolls. We did all of that prior to coming in. I joined the Faith of Time. All hail Time Lords. Who's the Time Lord that they mention at the chapel?
Oh,
It's
the
specifically-
god of time?
Oh, is it specifically the God of Time that they do, or is it one of the other ones? It's not one of the Acherons, is it?
You're not talking about the exonerbles, right?
No,
You're
not the
talking about-
Exonerable. It's specifically the God of Time.
Yeah, the god of time is that is Kaindeth. Kaindeth.
I was not prepared.
You might have to write that under deities on your character sheet. You got a really itchy spot
Yeah,
right
this
here.
one
yeah,
itch.
Yeah.
Notes. Where the fuck are my deities? Description, I'll find it. My faith. Spell it for me one more time, Tony.
Kain. Deth.
Candace. Okay, so etiquette that. All hail Candace!
Yeah, I as a storyteller am not opposed to you guys shopping,
Right.
but that's one thing you guys have to keep in mind where you are going to be gone for probably weeks
Right.
at a time, which wouldn't be bad for like if you guys ever want to do something like that. I'm okay with like your characters take off for weeks at a time. Cool. What are your backups doing?
Right. That's when B team
Right.
comes in.
Right.
Which is a fair point. So if we were to go travel, there's other clusters of relatives out here trying to get this. And who knows, by then, Richard and... Sorry, scroll back down all the way through the notes. Richard and Gaston could lose their ever-loving mind in that time. Or Andrew. Frankly, he seems like an interesting fellow that I would like to not meet again.
Or the monkey.
I do want to find that monkey.
I think the monkey's just a monkey.
He
I
was just...
think you just like collecting weird shit, don't you?
Yes, she does.
I'm sorry.
And I
It's
got-
not weird.
That explains this entire group.
Unique.
I don't collect weird shit.
Thank you, Demolis.
Oh no, it's weird
unique.
shit.
It's unique. She slaps. Stop it.
You should have seen
I'm
the
not
voodoo
trying to
doll she
rude. I mean, after
found.
all, I'm not trying to be rude. I mean, after all, you are my half sister, but still.
Right. And if I didn't like collecting unique things, we never would have met James over here.
Click, click.
Once we just whisper. And she pats him on the head a little aggressively, like, see, he's happy about it. Completely ignoring the click click.
Does he click to that? I'm curious. Does he click to that?
Yeah, you click, click to that.
Yeah. Once for yes, twice for no. He's not happy.
That's how I'm taking it.
Does the mannequin's eyes ever move or anything? It's just his mouth?
They're painted on.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
doesn't mean they can't move. We see weirder shit. I got a
That's
sword.
true.
That's
I was
true.
gonna say, if you have Google, look up a Punch and Judy doll. Look
No.
up a Punch doll.
I will not be looking that up, and nobody with screens I can see better look that shit up. That's you and
It's all you,
you.
buddy. It's all you, Russ.
What, was there anything else? Yeah, you can look it up
Um,
if you want. I'm not. I'll show you a punch, Judy, if anybody shows me that.
I'm a
The,
little
uh,
scared now.
So I don't think we should go look for supplies. I think like any supplies are gonna be here. If you want food, let's go to the kitchen. I could use a snack.
so you want to eat that cursed food?
I mean, I think we could all use snacks.
I have a ration. And
Wait, the fruit is pierced?
we don't know it's all cursed.
I mean, they were delivering ghostly food to ghosts, and then it became real when it got to the table.
I'm
Right.
with you.
Well, yeah, because they were delivering ghostly food to ghosts. Stay away from the ghost food.
Yeah, I don't want ghost food. I want what they brought us for breakfast. That was a delicious scone and croissant. In fact, I wonder if we can find one of those hobgoblins and they can do chocolate croissant.
That would be pretty good.
Right? I mean, they even had homemade butter. These hobgoblins know how to cook. You guys, when this is all done and over, can we keep them?
I mean, if they don't go back to their
The
normal sanity.
croissants?
Well, obviously the croissants, but no, I mean the people making the croissants.
Oh, well, I mean, as long as they're not dead people.
Okay, so we don't kill them.
And
No, I mean, like, as long as they're not, like, revenants or things that should be moving on to a different plane of existence.
Alright, fine.
I mean, honestly,
and or gazetarians.
it stands to reason that when we become the rightful heirs and everyone acknowledges us, they become our employees anyway, right?
They're my new favorite employees.
Well, they
Right.
they were gazetarian raiders that kind of got affected.
Well,
Don't you remember that conversation?
Yeah, everybody deserves a second chance. If they want to stay and make me croissants, they can stay and make me croissants.
I'm
I agree
pretty
with
sure.
that.
I'm pretty sure.
Now we're getting
out of
notice. Just a
control.
heads up, we're getting notice that our internet is unstable.
Oh,
Did you
okay.
see that?
Yes.
I just got the message.
I mean, I didn't get the message, and my net is blue.
Okay.
Well, That makes one of us.
Oh,
Oh, what's your net?
Red.
Is it red?
Ooh.
Mine's blue.
oh no. So the
Well, I mean, I can work without this because there's one across the hall. It's blue.
okay.
We're off the one that's working better.
So we spent
Yeah? Am I coming through clearly?
yeah.
So, I'm just saying that eventually we are going to need to figure out ways of getting stuff. And I know town isn't going to be the option.
Okay, but like I wanted to take stuff earlier, and you all poo-pooed that idea.
I'm okay with taking. I never said no. As
The
I pull,
entire-
as I'm pulling out the velvet drapes.
I said nothing about poop.
I didn't say. No.
I just don't want us to loot from ourselves. This is our house.
Right.
Yeah, but we can buy new things at
I
that
don't want to
point.
loot from ourselves.
Well, no.
But we're gonna need to loot some so that we can actually make it through.
At that point, it's not looting. It's using our options,
Yeah.
our resources. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna go collect more unique stuff. And she waves her. her
My brother's in the hospital, and I'm getting a FaceTime call from him, so hold on.
Yeah. Take your time, dude.
Hold on, guys. I'm taking a call from the...
Yeah. Do you need to mute? Just don't.
Jay, I'll meet you upstairs.
You up. You up.
Yeah.
Okay. Ray had to step away for a minute.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I was just warming up the tea.
Nope. The entire conversation spiraled around croissants and stealing from ourselves.
Okay.
So that's where we got to.
Nothing wrong there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. If you guys really do want to have shop, I'm okay with that. I would. What we would do is, you would prepare a list. You were looking
Right.
for things. You play your backup characters for a little bit, and then
I feel as though we've dissuaded the party from shopping. Correct. Or
yeah, just because just the town Ensmeet is kind of far away from other places, and you would have
Right.
to travel somewhere else. Because that now Ensmeet does have some stuff in it.
right.
But if you're looking for like magical stuff, but if you need to buy like a sledgehammer or like some hammers and pittons or something like
Right.
that, yeah, it's definitely in town.
But with ends meet, is that MEET or MEAT?
EET.
Okay. Just one clarify.
So,
I think for right here, right now, we move on to what I assume is room 21, but we move on to the next room. I think like we had a plan, we execute the plan, and eventually we will derail the plan, as all best plans do. But I feel like we start with the plan. My plan is chaos.
I mean, we didn't really have a plan. We just had a jumping off point.
My plan is chaos, and apparently y'all are along for the ride. 'Cause nobody stops me from doing anything. And you remember how that goes. You remember that one time? Or 5 times?
The 27 times.
It was like 10.
It was 27. I didn't know about the half.
Yeah, because it was just me. You weren't there.
Oh, well, that would explain things.
Right. But remember Jury came out afterwards looking all like blue, like literally the color blue? That was the half.
Oh,
Yeah,
you were going for green, weren't
I
you?
was. Couldn't get the yellow. I
Mm.
tried. I tried so
Yellow's
hard.
hard to get.
Yeah. We're killing time to that back.
I had an argument with a certain someone I work with
Uh-huh.
that you could not mix the color blue.
You could not mix the color blue.
Yeah, it's primary
Oh,
color.
you mean mix it to get it? Yeah, no,
Yeah.
because it's a it's a primary.
Primary, yeah.
Somebody was arguing that was seriously.
Yeah.
What did they think about red and yellow?
I didn't get that far.
Oh, okay.
So they're going, how are you going to get to blue? I would actually ask, what colors are you mixing to get blue?
Right.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
And he could not. He was like, well, I don't know.
Well, then why are you arguing? If you're not coming to the table with facts, go home.
It's like
Mix blue.
you can get green, purple, and
Violet.
and
Yeah. You can get literally any other color other than the 3,
Yeah.
but that's the point. Oh my gosh. Ugh, people.
red, yellow, blue.
Yep.
The 3 colors you can't just make
Right.
from other colors. It's also white. Technically.
White isn't a color, it's an absence of color.
White is all colors.
Black is all colors. Or no, it is the other way around. White is all colors,
Right.
black is the absence of color. Yeah.
Right.
So, yeah.
Sorry, Ray's brother is on Dilaudid and butt dialed us
Oh,
and the rest of the family.
oh, group call, that's even better.
Oh my.
Ugh, okay.
So now he's at an impromptu family reunion.
Hooray, group calls.
Yes.
So my understanding is you guys are going to explore the rest of
The top.
this. You guys are just
Yes.
going for this top floor.
We're going for that side of the floor, so we are aware of those 3 rooms, and then the one that is below those on your map. We're thinking it's the upper level of the kitchen from the floor below, or additional rooms. But we're starting with the 3 rooms in this corridor that we've been exploring, up to this point. So our next room will
Probably
be
that square.
no the
Oh, no,
rectangle,
it'd be
because if you go
rectangle, yeah.
straight down, the red door is to the top.
That could be 2 rooms.
It could be 2 rooms, but as far as we're aware, we see the door directly down. So
Yeah.
Uzula, who no one has ever stopped from
we-
doing anything. Go ahead, Ray.
Hey, Skylar, can you bring Sarah that electric screwdriver right there?
No, go ahead.
Oh, so since no one has ever stopped Uzula from doing anything, and I'm assuming we're still going with that plan, she's gonna go towards. So where room 20 door was, which is where we fought the ghouls, directly straight down, and I'm looking at the map, so I know that down is not the correct one, but there's a door there. That's where she's headed. Once we're all leaving the room. Does anybody disagree?
The room next to 20.
The one,
Is it the room
No.
next to 20?
the long one, the 4 boxes in a line.
Gotcha.
Gotcha.
I feel much in the hallway. Gotcha. Okay.
To the
That's
far
fine.
right on the screen. The far right with the
Yep,
long
yep,
narrow.
the door on this side on the map.
Correct. Yep. The one directly. If I come out of room 20 to the right.
Yep, gotcha.
Okay, so that's room.
Yeah, nope, not stopping me, but I am learning the crossbow to put my solution in the play.
Yep. Okay. So.
Do you want me to go first?
I mean, if you want to, or yeah, that's fine. Okay. So hold on. Before we do that, is everybody good? A little positive metagaming. Everybody good prior to leaving the room and going with our current plan?
Yeah.
Okay, so then marching order, let me go
Yeah.
back up to where I have that so I can just copy and paste it. If Tamir's going first, so Tamir, Uzula, who's next?
Okay, it's on the map on the far left side.
Oh, is it the same one? Okay, I can't look at the
I'm
map.
fixing it right now.
Okay.
I'm fixing it right now. So Tamir's first?
Tamir, then Uzula,
Then
Vetter.
Vitar.
Veter. Okay, then what?
I can be
Demalis.
Demalis, okay. And then Sebastian.
So it's just one change.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure I have
Ray,
it.
we've got lightning coming in.
Good.
Okay, so marching order headed to what I assume is room 21.
It's actually 22.
Room
If
22.
you're going to that long
Yep.
one. Yeah.
Room 22.
Okay.
Okay,
Oh, and I see now there's a wall that's got that.
that
As
got
soon as we
added.
open the door, we find it's not,
Yep,
Yeah.
not a 1x4, it's a 1x2. Got it.
yep.
Yeah.
Well, we won't know that until we open the door.
The dimensions are technically a little bit different. I can't get them perfect on the
Excel.
Excel one.
So, room 22. And Tamir's first, are you... Oh, sorry, let me just stop talking.
It's okay.
No, she's gonna do her thing. Also, I'm not charging anymore again.
Okay, so Tamir, you guys go down the hallway. As you guys are exiting, going down the hallway, let me see if an exonerable shows up. Nope. Okay. You go down the hallway. You find yourself in front of the door itself is a plain wooden door with a simple twist handle and a single skeleton keyhole.
Okay. I'm going to check the skeleton keyhole. I'm going to start kind of back here in case something is triggered by like a blocking. So block it in my hand,
Right.
and then like get my eye closer until I can see into the keyhole.
Yeah, go ahead and roll and you're investigating for traps, I assume, or just are you perceiving to try to hear beyond the other door? Or both?
Both.
Both, okay. Roll me an investigation for the trap finding and a perception for the listening and looking.
Okay, so that's a 12 on the trap finding and a 19 on the perception.
Okay. The room itself, you don't see any traps around the door. The door doesn't have a feel of like it's a trap door at all. As you perceive, let me take a look.
Tony, does she have an advantage on looking for those little, like, the strips over the door?
Oh, you guys already know those. I'll let you know.
Oh,
if they're
okay,
there.
okay.
There is a strip on there, but she would be able to take it
Okay,
off.
so she sees that right away. then.
I'm giving it to you that you guys know where the strips are, and you guys are that at least Justine's character has deft enough hands that she can remove the strips and put them back.
Okay.
You've already succeeded once, so I'm not going to have you
Okay.
do those unless you're trying to do it in haste. Let me see. Let me just read this room a little bit. Make sure this guy's taking. Okay, as you look through the keyhole, right, you can see a little bit into through the other side. What you can see is a flickering of bluish light on the inside, and maybe the reflective surface off of a table in the middle of the room. But nothing more really than that, just because it's through the keyhole. But you do hear the clinking of glasses and a chorus-like sound, as if people drinking at a tavern. But it's not like as if they're actively there. It's like, think of it kind of like a radio's playing softly in a corner, sort of.
Oh,
thing.
sure.
So it's softer than it should be. Yeah.
It sounds like the memory of a bar on the other side of this door.
Yes. Yes. And soft blue lights, and you see part of a table.
So are we going in for a drink?
I'm just thinking that there may be more ghost food on the other side of the door, and I know some of us get freaked out by that.
Okay, so don't eat the ghost food. Don't touch the ghost food. Don't describe the ghost food.
If we're suspecting that there is ghosts in that room, I'll probably kind of hang out towards the back.
Okay. Okay. So we're going in then?
I'll unlock the door.
Okay. Are you opening it, or once you unlock it, do you step aside?
I'm going to unlock it and step to the side.
Okay. Then I will open the door. Oh, it sounds like a tavern. Nope. Well, you know what? Nope. She goes in. She just opens the door.
Opens the door and walks on in.
Yep.
Description of the room. This room is a sumptuous. S-M-P-T-U.
Yep, that's right.
Yep, sumptuous, you're right.
Sumptuous.
That's a new word to me. This room is a sumptuous but long disguised, disused bedchamber. A poster bed with a mahogany headboard occupies the western side of the room. A dressing table, open and empty wardrobe, and a chair unholstered. This is unholstered in amber velvet.
Unupholstered? Unupholstered?
Upholstered.
It's
Oh, is it upholstered?
Upholstered.
Okay. A chair upholstered in amber velvet filled the eastern end of the chamber. A cold, empty fireplace is set into the north wall. Floating in the air in the center of the room are 5 blue lights, each the size of a human head. A chorus of voices is singing a ravenous tavern song, and the voices seem to be coming from the lights.
Do I recognize the song?
I was going to say the same thing. I grew up.
I believe that the only one that would recognize it is probably Ray's character, because it is a local song to Ensmeet, and it is Carthalian in nature.
So, a lot of tavern songs, like a lot of tavern songs, have the same like undertones or the same melody. Would I know of a song with the same melody from my own region?
Are you proficient with any musical instruments?
No.
Okay. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check with disadvantage.
Ooh. Intelligence would be a
I believe in
9.
you.
Oh, don't. A 9.
9. It's very unfamiliar. Ray's character, being a bard and proficient with instruments, though, you do recognize this as a local song. You've heard this many times. Otto himself belches out the chorus sometimes when he has gotten a little too deep in his own barrels. But it's I would say with the 9, it's not that it's failure, it's just unfamiliar to you. It
Right.
confirms to you that this is a different chorus, but then again, it's just kind of Carthalian, right? In nature, it's like a French orchestra versus like a drum beat somewhere else. Just very
Tribal melody. Yeah.
tribal melody,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just very distinctly different.
Yeah. Okay. And looking at the lights, they're the size of human heads, but they are literally just like glowing orbs.
They are literally lights. They are not heads. It reminds you, as you guys do have access to the spell, dancing lights.
Okay.
Okay.
Knowing that about the spell itself, looking for any indication of like what's casting it, what's keeping it going. Basically, I'm searching the room for its source.
Yeah. Go ahead and make me an Arcana check.
Oh, I am not rolling well.
Is anyone else looking at this as well? Okay,
Okay.
so you would be giving her advantage. But that's what you
Me?
guys are doing.
Right. I can't.
I rolled much better on the second one. The first one was a 2. Thank you. You said Arcana, so it would be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay, during this, during the 5 minutes you two are spending doing that, is anyone else doing anything in this room?
Jay, you're up front. And
Yeah, I'm up front,
Ross and I.
but I.
Ross and
Yeah.
I to that.
Okay. I was just wondering, Justine, Ray, Ross, are you guys doing anything? While they're spending 5 minutes just investigating the ceiling and stuff like that, are you guys doing anything? Or I know you said you're hanging in the back.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't go into the room. I'd be kind of looking around the hallway and maybe looking into the room.
Eye open for the Gorgon or the Minotaur. Okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. Ray and Justine.
Go ahead, Ray.
Sebastian's got his back to the group, keeping an eye on the hallway. He's got the crossbow for a reason. He can cover the hallway. He'll glance over his shoulder occasionally, but he's really looking out to see. Look, Inexorables, Minotaur. There's a bunch of crap out here.
These are obviously not ghosts. They're suspecting that they're dancing lights or something. Then I'd probably be okay with going into the room.
Okay. All right. You go into the room.
I am just kind of scanning and just trying to like be aware of where everybody is and where it is likely that the trouble is coming from.
Okay.
It's like being with a group of kindergartners at a museum.
All right.
So are you like standing in the doorway itself, kind of keeping an eye on us so we don't break something? But
Well, I was first in the room, or you were first in the room, but I was right behind you, so
Okay.
Okay.
figure in order for other people to have gotten into the room, I need to have gotten into the room.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Given that, 5 minutes passes. Yes, the source of the magic itself seems to permeate the room itself. You think that the spell is built into, much like a glyph spell, is built into the physical space of this room. And it just seems to be a persistent effect.
Okay.
What did you get on the roll again?
A dirty 20.
A dirty 20. There also seems to be other lingering effects you're unable to currently identify that are also permeating this room. The lights and the music are just one byproduct of the ongoing magic in this room.
Is there anything unusual about the table?
Yeah. So as you take a look at the table, the table itself, as you look at it, on the underside of the table, you do see that there are magical glyphs built into it, symbolizing the various schools of magic. At the center of all of them is the sphere of time.
Do you share that with the class?
Sure. I'll say something like, there seems like there's some unusual glyphs under the table here, along with something weird.
I immediately go look at the something weird. And it's
Yeah.
unique.
It is unique.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, sure. As you look underneath the glyph itself, it does seem to be a unique glyph. It's almost like an instruction manual for the spell cast here. Who is proficient with the Arcana Arcana skill? Okay. Ray and Skylar, you can roll respectively for each other.
All right.
Since you can also roll as well, because you've been looking with him and you are aware of the effects.
An Arcana check, 19.
19, that's
17.
2. That's 2. Skylar?
17.
17. 2. Okay, you guys beat it by 1. The requirement was 5 successes. As you guys kind of put your heads together and you kind of think about the room itself, you can tell that this is actually an instruction booklet for how the effect works in the room. You guys have now uncovered, I'm going to make this a secret door, even though it's not a secret door. You guys have learned that any spell cast in this room is cast twice.
Is that because of the sphere of time?
Yes, it is copying and immediately recasting the spell.
And so I'm understanding, the sphere of time, is that the effect in the room, or is it an actual, I can take a globe sphere, a sphere out of the table?
No.
It
No,
is
this is an effect that is
effective
only
sphere.
going to
Okay.
ever happen in this room.
Okay.
This looks like very high-level, intricate magic. It's literally copying and pasting
Yep.
any spell that you cast, not caring really. So if you fireball this room once, you will fireball this room twice.
Don't tempt me with a good time.
What if we cast a spell from inside the room to outside the room?
It has to be an effect that is cast in the room and that is cast while you're in the room. So it has to be.
The range can't exceed the room.
It will not exceed the room.
Okay.
So, okay, I want to make sure I got it right. If I were to use hold person and hit 2 targets with the same spell, would I hit 4 targets or just the 2?
You would hit 4. You would hit 4 targets, but you would cast hold person on the same 2 targets twice.
Oh. So literally, I can't cast a spell twice on 2 different targets.
It just duplicates the effect.
So because we've learned, it's a booklet basically on how to do this. It's an instruction manual. Is this something we can learn and take with us?
It's something that you could do and foreseeably be able to put in other rooms. You would think that this would take a year to just set up in a small room. Like, this is very expensive, and this is very hard to do in a large space.
Could we determine a purpose for doing this?
As you look through, you're kind of sitting on the bed, you see that this was a private study for a Roger Amber. So a member, you think the purpose was that this was the private study of Roger Amber, a member of the Amber family who died drinking himself to death. But he was also considered a prodigy.
Ooh.
He died in his early 30s from alcohol poisoning, but he was known to be a prodigy of the time sphere. And you think that this was probably one of his research projects. He might have done this probably to duplicate his own spells, right? Duplicate the effects of all of his work.
Because if he's an alcoholic, creating food or drink, if he's creating drink twice, more drink, we could do this. We could do this.
Mm-hmm.
We could set up a tavern, take half the cost.
I cast light on something just to see what happens.
The light spell is cast twice, magnifying the effect.
I take the object that has that on it out into the hallway.
Okay.
Does it continue?
It's the magnified effect disappears as soon as it leaves the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just wanted to see.
Yeah. It's like the room itself has cast the spell.
Yeah.
But it only can do it within its own universe.
Okay. Just because the fireplace has been a place where we found some things before, looking up and down, just to confirm that there's no bodies anywhere else. No other rings in the fireplace. Just want to be sure.
The chimney does go down, and you do confirm that this is. I believe that this room does align with.
The kitchen, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yeah,
this room. As you look down, this chimney goes down into the kitchens, and you do notice it's wider across. You think that not only does this chimney go up, because the chimney that was in the kitchen was a double cooking chimney, right? So as you look down, you look over to your right, and it's way open over there, and a little bit of light over to your right. You think there's an adjoining chimney off to your right that goes into the next room.
And we saw the door to the next room, right? Like, I don't think it's a secret passage, like a secret door. Can you pull the map back up?
No. Yeah, it's not a secret door. There is another door.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know there's. Okay, I'm not going in there.
So there is a fireplace that is probably in the next room.
Okay.
And foreseeably, if you were very acrobatic, you could crawl from this chimney over to the other room if you really wanted to.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not going to stop anybody else. So Uzla's going to look around to the rest of you and say, okay, this is pretty and all.
No.
But I think I'm ready for the next room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So she's going to start heading that way. And she's gonna go to the one when you turn left outside of this room. Oh, go ahead.
Just when we leave this room, the room is still doubling the effects of spells in the room. We didn't destroy that by taking what it was outside the room. Is that correct?
No, we left it there.
The effect is still in place in the room. He cast.
Look,
You cut out. Try that again.
go ahead.
Oh, okay. So when you
I wasn't talking.
okay, when you go when Uzula leaves the room, turns left. There's a door directly to the left. Am I seeing that correct? on the
Yeah,
map?
there's a door directly to your left.
It's a 1x2 room, right? That she's looking at on the map.
It is a shorter room,
Okay,
right? But
yeah.
it's more of a 4x4 on my side. But yeah,
But what I see on this, because I'm just yeah,
yeah.
that's where she's going, and she'll look at Tamir and say, "Do you want to check it first, or are you good if I just go?"
I always want to check it first.
Okay.
Okay. Justine, go ahead and just roll me an investigation or perception check.
Yeah.
While she's checking that,
16?
Sebastian will just softly say, if any of us get cursed or need to dispel magic, drag them back to that room that we were just in.
Oh, that's really
Doubling the
smart.
effects of those types of spells might be very useful.
It's very smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine heal spells in there? Oh. Yeah.
Might be the new room we rest in.
Yeah.
Exactly my point.
Right?
Right. That's the
Yeah.
place to go. That should be our new safe house.
Okay. What's your perception, Justine?
Just saying.
She rolled a 16.
My perception is +4.
Okay. No, I meant go roll your perception as well if you were.
You told me to roll an investigation,
Yes,
not
yes.
a perception.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were both licking in the room and checking for traps. Sorry.
Oh, my perception rolls a 22.
Okay. Yeah. If you're doing both when you do that, feel free to roll both. Sorry.
Yes,
Oh.
that is my plan always.
Okay. Yeah. So there we go. Let me number the room as you guys have.
Is this 21?
I believe it is 21. Yes, if you want to number the room. Or I got it. I've got it.
Okay.
I got it.
I'm only doing notes. I'm stealing the map from Skylar's screen.
No, it's fine. It's
So
fine.
this is it. This is
You
all the
guys-
real
you
estate
guys-
I
you
got.
I'm really sorry, guys, that I turned my camera off. I feel really bad for doing that, but
We just got our internet is unstable too. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it sounds like we're both having that issue today. It's
It
alright.
is 8 o'clock, and we're about to head into a dinner. Do we want to take a break? Do we want to order dinner?
Let's do this.
Just so you know, that was a 10-second delay between our conversations right there.
Ooh,
Oh.
fun. Let's do this room real quick, and then
Yes.
we'll take a break.
Sounds good.
Okay. Justine, this door itself is
Okay.
ornately made. It looks the door itself is made
Yeah.
to look it is purposely decorated with ghosts and a Ouija board. It has an all-seeing eye at the top of the door. The handle itself is decorated as if it is an outreached hand, and the locking mechanism is actually inside the hand itself, where the keyhole is. It's in the hand, which is also the knob as it reaches out. You can tell
Okay.
this door is not trapped, but it is intricately. It is a difficult lock, so you will have to do a sleight of
Okay.
hand to unlock the door itself.
Okay, that's a dirty 21.
Woo! Not even an issue for you. You wiggle the fingers in a certain order, and it actually unlocks itself. The keyhole itself, you were able to tell, was a fake keyhole, right? So the door.
Okay,
I'll
hang on
do
a
it.
second, my piece is here.
Yeah, I'll get it, Jake. I'll get it. You say the game. Or not.
It's okay.
Or she can just jump around the room.
It's okay. But that's pretty much all she was able to get. When she gets back, I'll just let her know the It is ghostly quiet in the other room.
Awesome.
Mark down another room you guys have investigated.
Kind of like our cameras right now, ghostly quiet.
Ooh, it's spooky. She'll talk to Joffrey and say, "You liking these rooms so far?"
Click, click.
Did you remember the double room? Double spell room?
Click, click.
I really wish you had a third option for words.
Click, click, click.
Well, yeah. No, that's fair. That's very fair. Good point, Jiminy. With 3 clicks, that is a third option. All right. I wish there was a fourth option.
Click, 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 click.
Were you always a smartass, Henry?
Click, 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 click.
I'm good with you.
You realize if you keep going, you're just gonna do nothing but clicks, right? Kevin, no! Keep talking! She'll pull him up. Why won't you talk to me? Kenny! You
Oh
guys!
my god, you killed Honey.
Kenny's dead!
Click.
Oh, thank God! Oh, she'll give him a hug about him. Oh, okay, it's fine.
Funny, funny. So yeah, we do. I guess you could order it and then just drive there. It'll
That's
probably
what
be
I'm
ready by the
That's
time you
fine.
get there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Do they do online orders?
I have no idea. I've always just called in.
Monterey. There we go.
Yeah. Make sure to order from the one that's down the street.
Yes.
I have made the mistake of going to the one in Clive before, which actually still isn't that far
West Des
away.
Moines.
Are you able to order it on yours, or what are you?
Just checking that.
This episode of Dungeons and Dragons brought to you by Monterey Restaurant.
Except it's not, because we don't want to be stood in the line.
Yeah, it's true. Not
Except it's not.
sponsored, but I will eat their food anyway.
We are sponsored by Mexican food tonight.
We are sponsored by burritos and
And tacos.
and tacos. Tasty, tasty tacos.
No, theirs are not tasty.
They've gone downhill. Their tacos are not as good as they used to
There
be.
wasn't
Like-
much of a hill for them to go
Like
up.
the meat's really bad now. I think they're just I don't know. Like they spread themselves out too thin.
I don't know.
I don't know. I still get good stuff. Maybe it's just this one over here.
Yeah, they're really
No,
watery.
It's all.
Sorry, I think they're nasty.
I think you're wrong, but
They
that's.
used to be great.
They were never great and will never be again.
Oh,
Sorry.
Justine, the last part was with your perception check. It is quiet and dark in the room. Right, there is no hint of light underneath the door. The door is not flush with it is
Okay.
it's at the carpet, but you can kind of push the carpet down and kind of look. It is dark in the room, and it is very, very quiet. You were able to successfully
Okay.
unlock the intricate hand handle.
Okay. And I will once again open the door, push to the side,
Okay.
and motion my compatriots through.
I'm getting a bad feeling about this one.
Bad feeling about this one.
It's a
Good.
unique door.
Describing the room, dark hangings cover the walls of this room, and the floor is blackened by a carpet so blue to almost be black. A single unlit lamp hangs from the ceiling directly above a circular table at the center of the room. The table is covered in a black tablecloth and surrounded by 13 chairs. A black crystal sphere the size of a human head rests atop the table on a wooden stand near the largest of the chairs.
Seance?
I don't know. We'll go look. and go look.
Okay. You walk in.
I walk in. I go to what I assume is the crystal ball, and I start checking around, looking at that stuff. I will. Sorry, hold on a second. Prior to walking in too far, I will go ahead and just cantrip to firebolt the lamp to light it.
You're going to cast Firebolt on the lamp?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I want to light it. Is it
Okay.
hanging? Sorry.
It's hanging. Yeah, if you walk up to it, you can easily
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you turn on the light.
Mm-hmm.
Though the light is lit, this room absorbs the light around it. So it does give off a light, but it's more like a star in a black sky.
Did anything reflect off of that? So specifically about the star reference.
Make a perception check. As you kind of light and then you kind of turn around.
Pretty well. Perception. Oh, but I have a 0. 19?
19?
Yeah.
Very good. As you light it and you immediately turn around, kind of first in this room, so you walk in, you light the lamp in the corner, you turn around. As you do see a reflection in the crystal ball. Make me a charisma saving throw.
14.
14. Give me a minute. As my mouse has decided to lose its goddamn mind.
I'm about to lose my goddamn mind.
What? You're fine. You're absolutely fine. I'm just looking up your character sheet for no reason at all.
I'm proficient at charisma.
That's nice.
I'm a pretty badger.
That's very good. Your eyes, as you kind of turn around and you look at the ball, Vetter, you see your sister walk into the room, light the lamp, turn around, look at the ball, the black crystal ball, and her eyes also turn black.
I'm gonna tackle her to break line of sight.
As you go to try to tackle her to break line of sight, I'm going to have you roll initiative, Skylar.
All right.
Do I get to roll? Oh,
No, I'm rolling your initiative. You are possessed.
cool. Did Jeffrey do it?
Sure.
Okay.
17.
17.
Leslie, I always appreciate how much Leslie just rolls with whatever the hell is happening in front of her.
Yeah.
So many players we've played with are like, oh, damn it. She's like, okay, cool, I'm possessed.
Yeah, this is what happened. I can't change it, so let's roll with it.
Skylar,
Right.
you beat her on initiative. Go ahead and make a athletics check
All right.
to try to shove your sister.
All right. I'm great at this, right?
I mean, in all fairness, he's my twin, so I feel like there's been a lot of years of practice.
It's a 9.
9. 6 plus 4 is 10. As you walk up and try to tackle your sister, a hand just suddenly swings like this, and as it does a...
So I'm gonna claw attack.
yeah, give me a second.
It's a +4, 2 damage.
Yeah. Skylar, you take 2 damage as you get slapped across the face, and you yourself kind of stumble back, bouncing into the table. A voice calls out, "Free me. Free me."
I assume I'm saying this.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
Yeah. A voice coming out of her mouth that does not sound like hers.
So I can't say anything. Okay.
You
Trying
are
to figure out a way.
possessed.
How do I stop possession? What kind of knowledge check with that? I'm guessing that's religion.
It's totally religion. Are you proficient?
I am not.
You know what? Make me a religion check at disadvantage.
18 or a 20.
Oh.
So 18, 19 total.
19. Holy water is really useful.
Oh, that thing we could have gotten in town.
Anyway, all of this
You have it.
all of this is happening at once. Free me.
If you get out of my sister, we could find a way of freeing you.
Who are you?
My name is Josephine. They summoned me here to learn an ancient spell that I had crafted when I was alive. And in their thanks, they trapped me in the crystal ball.
Insight?
Sure.
Tony, just to double check, have I noticed since I'm facing outside? I have heard this conversation.
yeah.
But I have not.
Yeah, you are fully aware of this conversation. There is no hiding this.
16.
Okay. So I'm still looking away, just going, what just keep me informed.
The voice seems to be telling the truth to you.
Okay. Where did I'm guessing they trapped you in that crystal ball?
Yes. Free me.
What are your intentions if we free you?
To be free.
To move on or to haunt this mansion?
Free me. Little persuasion check.
Okay.
Technically disadvantage because you haven't given a promise. Sorry, sir. Disadvantage.
It's a nat 20.
Yeah.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19.
If you free me, I will go. I will leave behind nothing but bad memories.
Good enough for me. Dispel magic on the orb.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. You cast Dispel Magic on the orb. That is the base level of the spell. The magic releases, the magic binding the spirit here. As you feel the magic of the magic circle break, the black eyes of your sister
No, you must not read from the book.
slowly rescend back into
Right?
her pupil. You feel the presence leave you. You are aware of the entirety of the situation here. I would like you to make another charisma saving throw, if you could, please.
11.
11. You fail.
I do.
Though your character, it has left your character as promised, it leaves nothing but bad memories.
So I remember the bad memories.
You remember the bad memories. Horrid bad memories. We'll have to deal with these in dreams, but you remember memories of being forced to learn the piano by Horsewhip. Your character is now proficient in the piano.
Oh, hey, I have musical instruments now.
Yay!
It has a musical. Oh God,
And
the
with
piano.
all the trauma of and the disappointment of a father who was never yours, but how it feels real.
Wow, I feel like in reality I can relate so strongly to this.
Oh, hey.
This
Left my
was
sister with trauma.
you have distinct, vast memories of a Josephine Amber, who is far, far back. This is maybe 800 years ago, but yeah, just her childhood trauma. There, she just left you with her childhood trauma. That's
Okay,
it.
cool.
There we go.
Do I know the spell that they pulled her back to teach?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
So, there you go, guys. You guys have discovered another room. You have successfully bypassed a skill challenge. And, oh no, this is technically, that was a social encounter. Here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go. That's one.
Nobody damaged my brother but me.
150. Okay, good job, guys. I guess we're going to be taking a break while you guys go get some food.
Yeah.
That gives you guys a chance to eat and walk the dogs.
7:20.
Let's meet back here around.
Appreciate it. Oh, I'm going to shut off. Good.
No, I haven't been talking. I think there's just.
I'm going to shut off my Zoom. Oh, yeah, we have a hell of a delay. I'm going to shut off our Zoom completely and reset the router to make sure we're okay.
Yeah.
It may have to do with the atmospheric stuff we got going on because lightning strikes all over the
I'm back to having a blue mesh, and my phone is back to being on Wi-Fi. It was on 5G.
Okay. Yeah. You guys go ahead and do that. I'll keep mine. Actually, I was going to restart mine as well, and I was going to rejoin this as well. So that'll give me a chance to restart that computer as well. on
So
mine.
do we want to say 20 or 30 minutes?
How long do we got?
Let's say like a good 30 minutes, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
you guys got to get the food
Okay.
and come back.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So 30 minutes. So that would make it 9 when we're back.
9 o'clock, we'll be back, ready to
Yep.
rock and roll.
Okay.
All right.
California
Let's
burrito.
tablet around. So add what you want.
Okay.
And we are. The audio is back on. Okay, we are back, guys, after a quick lunch break. You find yourselves in that black seance room. Skylar, you have dispelled magic on the orb that had held him. Yeah, you've dispelled the magical effect. The only thing left in this room is that orb, the Ouija board, and the black drapes all along the walls, and the very dark blue carpet. Do you guys do anything else?
Want to give me 10 minutes real quick?
I guess, but I'm gonna go stand outside the room. I've had enough fun in the room.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic. I'm going to ritual cast it.
Ritual cast Detect Magic. Okay. So you guys wait 10 minutes. Okay. Let me roll the random interlude die. Okay.
While he's doing that, can I try some lore understanding? Perhaps try to figure out what that thing was?
Oh, yeah. Go for it. Go ahead and make me a history check.
Is there any way that I can help him with the history check since I have her bad memories?
Yes, since you have her bad memories, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Oh, that's a great idea. Thank you.
Well,
I clicked the button twice, and I'm still waiting for it to actually do something because of the lag.
Oh.
good.
You can switch to physical dice
It's
if you
roll number
want.
1. No, I like doing it this way.
Okay.
Thank you for the advantage. 25.
25.
Most welcome.
Jocelyn
19.
was a member of the family long ago. One of the first here when the humans came into this realm. Jocelyn came from the realm where the humans came from during the Concordance of Spheres, right? When the humans came to this realm forcefully through a portal somewhere in Pharrellis. Jocelyn herself, the lores and history around her are mostly exaggerated family tales. Tempering those tales with some of the bad memories. You're able to put together that she was a child prodigy. Her magic was more bardic than it was of the wizarding variety. She rejected the study of time magic. What else? She is directly related to Stephen Amber, because there were only 3 members of the family that came over, right? So
she's an original and they're all linked.
Yes.
Okay.
You are linked through the mother. I will give you this. With some of those memories that you possess, you remember going out and watching the stars, right? And vivid memories of that from a childhood, but you remember only seeing one moon.
Okay.
And a different night sky. Scary memories. Roll me an intelligence check to see if you can delve into those memories at all.
Ooh. An intelligence check. 19.
Yes. 19. horrid, traumatic memories. You have memories of fleeing your castle with a lot of people. A sea of people around you. Everyone seems to have taken what they can behind their backs. You have a flash of a memory of turning around and watching through the sea of people, looking behind you, seeing lightning clouds in the distance. And in those lightning clouds, large figures dancing amongst the clouds. Lightning striking down in the land. And fleeing towards a giant portal that seemed to have been erected. A portal 25 carts wide, 20 carts tall, an archway of impossible girth.
Tony, are you saying portal or
Yeah.
porthole?
Portal, like a portal to somewhere else.
So not a porthole like the window that is on the side of a ship.
No. A portal in the shape
Okay.
of a gateway, 25 carts across and 20 carts tall.
Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, that's about it. That's since they're both traumatic.
Yep. As she's remembering this and describing it to Sebastian, you see fear in her eyes. I rolled. You see absolute terror in her eyes when she's talking about the giants, and probably tears running down the sides of her face as she's describing it.
The memory of the stars is only important because you remember seeing stars that first joyously seemed like shooting stars, but then they landed in the distance and there was a large explosion. And then another star fell. And then another star fell. More explosions and screams in the distance. That's why the nighttime one was also important.
Okay.
Not directly back to each other. They seem like random memories. Like all of a sudden she's 4 years older. Right?
Okay.
And
It's probably all like the memories crashing down at once, and it's just getting combobulated.
yeah.
Yeah.
like you're diving into trauma that's not your own.
Right. It is mine now.
Okay.
You're welcome.
like a dream.
Congratulations.
Like a dream. They're very
Precise trauma.
they're real for a moment and then they fade back. They recede like a
Okay.
tide.
So what did I get out of game tonight? Trauma.
Yeah. it's what I do. Anyway, you are left. You are walking out of this black room.
Cool. Peter was doing detect magic while we were doing that. So
The orb is magical. That sphere.
Okay. I will try and figure out what kind of magic is on it.
Necromantic.
Ooh. Study it, trying to figure out the spells themselves.
Okay. Do you want to take 30 minutes?
Do y'all want to give me time, or?
not right now.
Alright. Is there anything else in here that's magical?
If we rest across the hall like our plan was to be, then maybe we can do this tonight tomorrow when we rest.
I'm fine if you want to take it with you for now, but we know
It's just
something roams the hall at night. I don't want to be here
Okay.
when it's doing that.
I will take some of the velvet cloth that I have, and I'm gonna pick it up with that, so I'm not touching it.
Oh, okay.
Wrap it in there, and put it in my bag.
Okay. You go ahead and add the orb to your list from room 21 and remind me later.
Okay.
You guys have now investigated the seance room. Where to next, guys?
Hold on a second.
Right around the corner, right?
Do you have the map?
Yep.
Yes.
there's
The one right below 21?
Yep, the one directly below it.
Run
Yeah.
directly below. Okay.
The one so on the left hand side, not the one underneath. So 21 and then
The one directly below 21 or the one directly below 22?
the one directly below 21.
21. Okay, so that is going to be...
I agree. The one that everyone else has clicked on.
Okay. I'm not pulling up the map since I only got the small screen, so I'm dependent on.
No, I'm just saying because I think it's hilarious. That
Oh.
Myself, Justine, Tony, we're all clicked in the same spot on the map for some reason.
Okay. That
cool.
is room 24. So far you guys have found rooms 22, 21, and 24. 24.
So he took 10 minutes to do that, so it's now 4:30 by the time we're moving to room 24. Okay. And game time is 4:30.
You make the lady a time cleric, and now she's obsessing about how much time it takes.
I'm a time sorcerer.
Exactly, right?
Time sorcerer. I don't do that heal shit.
Right. Gotcha.
You just heard her say, I don't give a fuck about the rest of you.
I heard I don't give a fuck about healing. That's what I heard.
I don't care about healing.
Hi, I'm your local healer.
I'm your
Justine, so keeping the
Right.
rules,
We have a boom badger and a heal badger.
Justine, keeping the rules from last time, this door does appear to
Yes.
be locked. You don't think that there's
Okay.
a trap on it, but there is a very sturdy lock on this door.
Okay, let's try unlocking it. Slide a hand roll.
Sleight of hand.
That'd be a 22.
22.
Nice.
With grace that is unfound in most other people, your character is able to quickly unlock this door within moments. The door is unlocked. It is untrapped.
Open the door and wave the rest through.
Okay. Who is first through?
Me.
You again. Descott, so room number 24. A dusty and disused bedroom fills the space. Although the furnishings, it was once a lavish one. A single candle burns atop a writing desk in the corner of the room, throwing a pale illumination into the gloom. The sound of creaking rope echoes through the space. Hanging from the rafter near the middle of the room is a human male. An overturned chair beneath its feet. A length of rope encircles its neck, and one velvet slipper remains on its foot. As you step into the room, the hand on this hunged figure, who is long dead, raises up. The eyes shoot open, eyeballs long rotted out of the skull, and it says, "Doom! All who dwell in this accursed place are doomed!" The candle goes out, and the room is supernaturally dark. Dark vision having trouble perceiving through this space. For a moment, after a couple heartbeats later, that supernatural darkness lifts, and you just see a dark room. Though most of you have dark vision, you can see into the room. The body and the rope vanish.
Do I know who this is?
Make me an investigation check, because you've met them, but obviously you're trying to tell them from like their clothes for just a moment.
Right, and I didn't see him dead before.
Yeah.
Same as the math. 17.
17. Thomas Pillsbury. Thomas was a common proprietor at the Cock and Burrell Inn. He was just one of the serving staff. He disappeared when the event happened. And I guess what happened to him is no longer a mystery.
Is the slipper still on the floor?
A slipper is still on the floor.
And the candle's out now?
The candle is currently out. The room is dark, though you do have dark vision, so you can see, especially since there is light outside in the hall.
I'll go back over to the candle and light it again. Same thing I did with the other one, just flame bolt.
Mm-hmm.
Or fire bolt, sorry.
As you use your flame bolt and you light the candle, the slipper disappears.
Is the man still there?
No. He disappeared when the light
Oh,
came
okay,
back on.
Technically, as you flick back on the light, the body
Oh.
is now hanging again from the rope on the ceiling. The other slipper that was on the floor disappears.
Is the body
What the-
tangible?
Turn out the light again.
Not yet. Is the body tangible?
You reach out and you touch it with your hands.
No, not with my hand. With
So
my
how do you
hold
understand?
Hold on. I'll take out one of my daggers.
Mm-hmm.
No, my quarterstaff, blunt, and I will poke the body with a stick.
You poke the body with the stick.
I want to know if it's tangible, so I stand back and I go, boop, like in his kneecap.
Yeah, you poke the body in the kneecap. The body spins a little bit and rocks,
Okay,
but that's it.
but I can feel
You can feel
I
it.
can feel.
You
Okay,
can feel it.
okay.
You're 99% sure that's a real body right there.
And Sebastian, did you tell us this is Thomas?
Yes, Thomas Pillsbury.
Okay. Let's see.
He's a frequent, he's a drinker over at the end.
Okay.
Nice guy.
Can I, like, where the slipper was, can I see if...
Yeah, roll me a perception check.
Perception. See, I rolled a 13, and so 15?
15. You slide your hand across and then you feel something. You feel the slipper there. You don't see the slipper, but it's in your hand. You feel it.
Okay. While he's looking at the slipper, after I've poked the dead body with a stick, how high up are the ceilings?
It's only 10 feet.
So if I climb up on the writing desk, would I be able to, like, grab onto the beam?
Yeah.
To pull myself up there?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, do you want any sort of, like, athletics or anything? Or just...
No.
Okay.
You're good.
I get up there. I scrooge over to above the body where the rope is, like, tied on. I'll say, hey, don't stand there. Because I assume you're underneath him with the slipper.
Yeah.
I'm going to start cutting the rope with the dagger.
I said, give it a second, give it a second. Stop.
So I pull the dagger out, and everybody says stop. I was like, are we sure?
Yeah. That's...
I'm fairly certain.
Did you find a thing?
Yeah.
You think you can get it back on his foot?
I'm going to touch him.
Can I borrow your...
I mean, if you don't want to, I'll do it.
Yeah, I think we could maybe.
You're going to put it on his foot first? Okay.
Sure. I'll give it a shot.
You put the slipper on the foot
Sure.
with your hands.
I don't know. How else could I do?
Just say yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You reach over, and the slipper easily goes on the foot. The foot is more emaciated, as has sat here in time, has ravaged the hanging body. You put the slipper on the foot. The eyes open again, and it says, peace at last. The body goes limp.
Alright, I think you can cut him down.
Gain 1 wisdom.
All right.
Nice.
Nicely done. If you start to cut him down, Sebastian will go over and literally put his hand on the body unless somebody stops him to catch him. He doesn't want him to.
Crumple to the floor.
He's already dead, but not make it worse.
Right. Oh, fair.
That's fair.
Yeah. She wouldn't have thought
They
of
want
that.
him to hit the floor and shatter.
So yeah, she'll cut him down. And she was just gonna, while she's cutting the rope and you're there to catch him, she'll say, I was just gonna put him on the bed and wrap him up and then tell one of the servants to bury him when we had a chance. That's my plan.
Not a bad plan.
Okay, so that's, okay, yep.
Tony, Sebastian will close his eyes and do all the things that you would normally do if you're not actually an undertaker or a cleric, but do the things that are polite to do to a corpse.
Right.
Was he an Amber?
No, he was a servant.
No, he's a Pillsbury. Can you tell?
So maybe not bury him here?
I'm sure there's a place for proper burial. The servants will know where to handle it.
Okay.
I don't expect them to do it where they laid Janet, but surely somewhere.
Could you
Oh, yeah.
put that in
Figured there's a cemetery in town.
I will add it to your sheet.
But at least he's not hanging there anymore.
Well, yeah, and I was figured he
Right.
buried with his family and
Right, okay,
instead of being in this place.
I'm just going to go in your attributes and I'll just raise your base attribute by 1 more. There we go. And go ahead and refresh the sheet. Okay.
So yeah, we basically, Sebastian and I wrap him up, lay him on the bed.
Mm-hmm.
You put his slipper back on, so he's nice and toasty now.
You guys are easily, the body weighs nothing.
Yeah.
Next to nothing. You are able to easily wrap them up. You do the appropriate last rites. Common Florian last rites is 2 copper pieces over the eyes. for the
I'll
very
do
man.
that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
There are servants down the way. You could easily let them know.
If
I'll
we-
go let him know.
Yeah. So while we're doing that, you let him know.
So we'll say that is 10 minutes of time.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's 4. So in.
Okay. Okay. That's room 24. Outside of that, in room 24, that was it. Just
Okay.
the soul, the unrested soul.
Then we go down to the right.
The room underneath 22.
Yep.
The other 2x1 room on the right hand side.
So
22.
northeast.
Yeah.
That is room
25 or
numero 23.
What the hell?
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. So go to room 23 and then I'll look at Tamir. Ma'am.
Yep. Me first.
Okay.
I will volunteer to help Tamir if you want the help.
Sure.
Good investigation if you want it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Tamir.
contribute to her sheet.
Yeah. Tamir, go ahead and make an investigation check with advantage.
Okay, first roll was an 11, second roll was 5, so we'll take the 11.
Okay.
And my perception roll
Mm-hmm.
this is 17.
17. Okay. Let me look
Really is the best
at this room really quick.
It's like a perfect combination of cream soda and root beer.
Yeah. It's not overly sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, I am kind of partial to Rudy root beer.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Tamir, you hear on the inside of this door with a 17, you hear.
There's someone asleep on the other side of the door. Or at least they're making noises like they're asleep.
So I'll open it quietly.
Oh, okay.
I will extinguish my light from my drift globe.
Okay. Okay. I would like everyone to roll a stealth check then. To represent you being quiet.
Oh,
Okay.
Is
Dirty 20.
dirty 20? That's
Same
Three.
here.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
17.
17. 2.
23.
23.
10.
10. Okay. Yeah, you guys beat it by 4 successes. You quietly open up the door, putting your hand on the hinges to keep it from making any creaking noises. Everyone else is quiet. There is not a large source of light spilling into the room. Describing the room. A bedroom in poor condition is situated here. A canopy bed with open curtains stands against the east wall. A closed wardrobe and a disorganized dressing table with a chair rest by the north wall, with a fireplace in the northwest corner. Old oil paintings depicting landscapes hang about the room. The former of a sleeper lies beneath the covers of the bed, oblivious to its surroundings, very quietly snoring underneath the bed sheets, obfuscated by the sheets themselves.
Is this basically? Is this another ogre?
No.
Is this humanoid size?
Humanoid sized.
Continuing to be stealthy, going up to see who it is. Female.
You want to stealth over to the bed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who stealths over to the bed?
I'll cover her with the crossbow.
I will.
Well,
You two stealth over to the bed.
I think that doesn't Tamer and I have the best stealth, or who?
Probably, but that's not stopping me unless you stop me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
absolutely. You have better stealth
Oh,
than
yeah.
me.
Both of you have way
You
better
guys
stuff.
have much better stealth.
I understand.
Ross, honestly, they're doing this.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's-
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The minute one of the floorboards creaks, it's no.
By the way, if that thing starts moving, I'm preparing to cast blindness deafness.
Okay. There's only room for like 3 people to approach the bed. This isn't a huge room. It's like you sneaking into my bedroom.
I'm covering people with the crossbow, and I am assuming Tamer is somewhere near where I am.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm
So
assuming that Damaris also knows somewhere where I am.
okay. So
Yes.
who's approaching the bed? Is it you 3 or you 2? You 2.
Just a 2.
Just the 2. You 2 approach the bed as silent can be.
Yeah.
As you get above the bed, the sheet is covering the face and the rest of the body. Do you reach to pull the sheet back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Vitter reaches over, grabs the sheet, and pulls the sheet back. As you pull the sheet back, those watching from the distance, what is both of your passive perception for Vetter and the other one? That's a 10.
11.
That's an 11. Cool. It is not a 15. So you two
Yeah.
are under the surprise condition. Those from the outside are not. Describing what is about to be a brief initiative is a sheet. The sheet hanging over the top. You see it unhinge itself, and at the corners of each end of the sheet, little hands spring out from the sheet itself. And the sheet drops on top of the both of them and begins to wrap around them.
This is a mimic.
It is a sheet ghoul
Holy sheet!
or a sheet phantom. Oh, I got a picture.
I sheet you not. I hate that. I hate that
It's like a
picture.
cloaker.
Only you guys on the inside can see the giant eyeballs and the face open up on the inside and start biting you.
Yeah, I hate that.
Below you, you see that it wasn't a person under a sheet.
It was the
It was a ghoul made of sheets. A sheet ghoul.
sheet cooler. Holy sheet.
Maybe that's a sheet.
So we're getting attacked by two things.
Yeah. Do you guys want me to put it on the board, or do you guys want to do this theater of the mind?
Theater of the
Fear of
mind.
the mind.
It's a
fine.
small room.
It's
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll take longer to set it up than to do it.
This room can only occupy 3 people at one time.
Right.
Okay. Everyone, roll the initiative. You two will be surprised, so you will lose your first turn. That's a 3.
20.
And it is a okay. Let's see.
Call it out to me, folks, with your name. I'm not looking at you.
Vita got 20.
12.
Really?
Uzala 15.
Really got a 15? Gonzalez, what'd you get?
Oh, 12.
12? And Tamir?
I rolled a natural 20, which gives me a 25.
Nice.
There you go. Since you rolled advantage on initiative, I will give you advantage on your first roll because you act so quickly.
So I see the sheet, like, wrap them up.
Yes. Yeah, you see a sheet from below just start literally wrap them up. Like it dropped
Okay.
from the ceiling and just kind of just wrapped around them.
Okay, are there still 2 noticeable figures, or have they been pulled together?
What's your passive perception?
My passive perception is a 14.
Without making a roll, I will say you can distinguish the 2 figures on the other side of the bed. It's wrapped around them, it's trying to pull them together, but obviously there's it's like 2 people under a sheet. You can tell 2 people are there, right? And they're
Great.
being
I want
pulled.
to take my which sword is it, Justine? Use the right word. I want to take my short sword and stick in between the 2 of them and cut up.
All right, go ahead and roll. You do get sneak attack if you hit.
I have advantage, so I get to roll twice. Is that correct?
That is correct, ma'am, on the first roll.
Fantastic. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20, that is a solid hit as you
To hit?
stab into the sheet. You can tell that the sheet itself isn't made of sheet. It's like stabbing into like raw leather.
Okay. So that will be a total of 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage. Put it on the board.
And then
Sheet found. Glor on the sheet. Which one?
Oh, that's the sheet phantom.
Got it. 13. Done.
okay, and then I rolled a 9 to hit with my offhand, so I don't think that'll hit.
Offhand, yeah, you make contact, but it's like boiled leather. You just kind of hit it at an odd angle, and it does not hit.
Yeah.
All right. That is your action. Bonus action. Move a little bit into the room. There are now 3 people in the room currently. You 2
Yep.
and Tamir. Next on the initiative is Better.
Surprise.
Your surprise condition ends. You now have a reaction back.
All right.
Next is Uzala.
I'm also surprised.
You are now no longer surprised, but you have your reaction back. The Sheet Ghoul. Holy Sheet. Multi-attack. Makes 2 slam attacks.
This is some bullshit.
Ah,
The siblings are going to be slammed under sheet. This is disgusting.
Oh
I
God!
don't like this anymore.
This is not Game of Thrones.
Yicky.
I'm lighting this sheet on fire. Just no.
No!
You guys are also under the grappled condition.
Cool.
As you are grappled by the sheet, it does have advantage on its attacks.
Cool. Who are you going for?
First one's against Skylar. Skylar, that is a hit against you, I believe. Unless you have a reaction.
I don't have a reaction that does anything. No.
Okay. Second attack is against your character.
AC 15.
That is also a hit. Any reaction? No reaction. Okay. That is a hit. That is a hit. Neither of them are a critical, so I don't get to do any of that extra weird, crazy stuff this thing has. I'm gonna use my phone.
I don't like it when you.
I'm gonna use my phone. It's just so I can roll more dice more easily.
I want you to struggle with your dice.
I would like you to have a hard time.
All right. Slam attack. That is going to be, because both of you are grappled, it's an extra d6. That is, Skylar, you're going to take 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
I don't like that.
And then you're going to take, and then Uzula is going to take 13 points of damage.
Okay.
The slam attack is not from it slamming you. It's literally from there's a giant mouth in the middle of the sheet that's pulling you towards it. It's like snipping at the both of you. You briefly see a sword stab through the middle of the sheet, go right between both of your faces, and then come back out.
I'm gonna sheet myself.
I did sheet myself.
That is it. Let me see. False appearance, spider climb, nature, multi-attack, slam, envelop. Don't get eaten. All right, you are next. It's Demalis.
Okay. So there are 3 people in the room, right? That's
Yes,
max,
yes.
right?
You're down to probably like ranged attacks, unless you want to do like some weird ninja run off the ceiling and like try to drop on it.
Grapple the sheet out of it.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably throw a dart, I guess.
Okay, throwing a dart. Okay, you poisoning this dart or no?
No, I don't
Okay.
want to take the chance at it.
Okay.
Poison.
Go ahead and roll. Since you have 2 attacks, you can throw 2 darts.
Okay. Let's see here.
Yeah, while in sheet form, you cannot make a perception check to tell whether it's a sheet or not. That is Jesus.
Perfect mimicry.
It's basically a mimic, yeah.
Let's see, 13.
We didn't sing the Don't Be a Mimic song.
13 is not a hit.
And 19.
19 is a hit.
Okay.
First dart hits but bounces off the hard leather. Second dart, dunk, makes purchase.
Alright.
This is a leather sheet.
No, it looks like a sheet, but it is hard as boiled leather.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can use it as color.
But I don't
It's like a cheap Egyptian cotton you can make.
So that'd be 6.
6 points of damage. Put it on the board. It takes all piercing. Okay.
I'm sorry, actually 5.
5?
Yeah.
Okay. 5 damage. All right. Next is
Sebastian.
Sebastian.
Okay. I want to make sure I'm turning my camera back on to see my face. We're actually doing better now, Jay. Are we doing better with the connections?
My mesh is yellow again.
Okay, so I'll turn it back off again in a second. So I know that the Badger twins are short, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to aim for about 4 inches above their heads and then shoot it with the crossbow.
Go for it.
Because I can't enter the room, so this is what I got. I'm at an advantage, is that correct?
No. It's an advantage to attack because it's grappling them.
Okay, so I'm not an advantage.
You're not.
That.
You're not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just want to make sure I understood the rules. Okay, please hit.
I would call myself.
Not like that, I'm at 12.
12.
It's cute.
12. Your crossbow bolt hits but bounces off. That sheet is at a weird curve, and it just kind of the arrowhead just couldn't hit it straight on.
Okay, no problem.
So far,
I will.
we've had
I'll
3
reload
hits. I'll let you know the AC is 16.
Thank you.
And that's on the ghoul or the phantom?
It's on the sheet phantom.
Yep, got it. 16, they said?
Yes.
Yeah. It's only taken 18 points, is that correct?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. You said it been hit 3 times, it's only been hit twice.
Oh, okay. Well, 16 is the AC.
Alright, good to know.
Yeah, she's.
I will reload and hold my action from that point.
Okay. All right. Next is the sheet ghoul. The sheet, it doesn't get revealed off of it. It unfolds as it comes out. It was a part of the sheets. The ghoul seems to be made into the sheet itself. The head comes out and it says, "Ah, a bedtime snack. How delicious! Finger sandwiches," as it goes for your fingers.
Mine, AC 15.
AC 15. You guys are currently grappled, so it has advantage. 3 attacks, 1 with its bite, 2 with its claw. So bite it, finger sandwiches. That is a hit.
Get finger sandwiches.
And then,
There's a new nickname.
2 claws at your character. That's a miss.
We're gonna die from gadget.
And that is a hit.
That's the best way to go.
Okay.
If I die from a sheet, I'm not gonna be happy.
Okay.
Until death.
Skylar,
I'm sorry, but that needs to be a T-shirt.
Skylar, you
If I
take.
die by a sheet, I am not gonna be happy.
Hey, Lisa, you're already in your burial shroud, right? 9 points of damage on you, Skylar, and that is
Wow.
4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage as it bites at your fingers, just nipping at the tips of your fingers. You pull your hand away quickly, only taking a couple small lacerations along the tip. The sheet ghoul can use as a bonus action to squirt a fine jet of corrosive acid from its nose. Oh,
Ew.
no.
That is gross.
It looks at you both and it goes, as it just shoots this snot
No.
acid inside.
No, Tony.
I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw at disadvantage because you are grappled.
I disapprove.
Does anybody else have a mental image of a very disgusting nutty
19.
pot?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm thinking
Yes.
How much?
19.
19 makes it.
of. 17.
17 also makes it. You both take 1 point of damage. Luckily, being missed by both of it, just like a couple quick burns on your hands is all. All right, that is it for its turn. Claw, claw, bite, and then
So
Tony,
yeah.
so I want to make sure the damage right, because you're coming around, breaking it up again.
Oh yeah.
I got 9 points on Vetter for the bite, 1 point from the snot, and Uzo only took the 1 point from the nasal excretions.
yeah.
Yeah. She also took.
Uzo get hit.
Yeah.
I'm down to 29 out of 50.
27 of 50 for me.
Yeah.
Is.
How did I miss those numbers?
Oh
Okay.
right. Yeah. You got hit
This
by
was-
the other thing.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because she took 7 points of damage from the from the bite. Okay. That's it for the Sheep Phantom and the Sheep Ghoul. Next up is Timir.
So I'm gonna try walloping it again. As long as I can see distance between, like, where the heads are, I'm gonna try hitting between you.
Yeah, you guys are good. It hasn't currently enveloped them using them as a human shield yet. I've got to crit to do that.
Okay, 16.
16 will hit.
Okay. So can I sneak attack?
Yes.
That's a 25. Worth 25 points worth
Woo!
of damage.
Nice.
Nice. It only has 50 hit points.
Is that on the Phantom or the Ghoul?
It's on the Phantom.
Okay.
Ghoul currently has full cover.
40.
And then let's see. Then I hit with a 13. I don't think that'll do it.
13 will not.
Yep.
Next up is
Vetter.
Vetter.
Alright.
You're currently grappled.
So I'm casting Magic Missile.
Cool. Does that require somatic components?
It
you are grappled.
Ooh, it does.
Okay. Unless you're a Warcaster, you cannot do somatic
Can't,
components while
yeah.
grappled.
There's a sorcery point thing you can do instead of that.
If you have Still Spell
yeah.
as one, you could.
I don't.
You can do Verbal, and you can do Material if you have a magical focus that you have in your hand.
So I'll do Mind Sliver
Mind Sliver. Okay.
on the sheet ghoul.
Cool. That's what, a Wisdom saving throw?
It is
Believe.
intelligence saving throw.
That is a failure on the sheet ghoul. It rolled like sheet.
3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5.
5.
On the ghoul.
On the sheet ghoul. And it gets disadvantage on its next saving throw.
Disadvantage on its next saving throw. Sounds good to me.
And then I'm going to blow a sorcery point.
Okay.
And do it again!
All right. Burn a sorcery point. Doing it again. As a...
To the sheet ghoul.
Oh, as a bonus action.
Yeah,
Also on the
bonus
ghoul?
action.
It costs you two to cast it as a bonus action. But yes.
Is it?
Yes, it's 2 for that one. It's 1 if you twin spell. But obviously you don't have another target. Well, you do. But...
It is 2.
Yeah, it's always 2 to cast a spell as a bonus action.
Yep. Alright. Doing it again. Yep.
Okay.
Needs to make a saving throw.
Saving throw again with disadvantage. Which is good because the first one was a natural 20. And then a 3.
Alright. 6, 7, 8.
8 points. I think that kills the sheet phantom.
No. That's what he did it on.
Oh,
the
you know the sheet ghoul.
On the sheet ghoul.
The phantom
Ghoul.
has 7 points left.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he takes it and he still has disadvantage on his next save.
Yeah.
Okay.
He did a lot of attacks, so I wanted to mitigate a lot of that, you know.
That sounds fair.
Are you done?
That's your action, bonus action. You cannot
I
move.
can't move, so that's it.
Use it up.
Okay, so I have a question on the flower staff.
Flower stuff.
Since these are specifically cannibalistic fey flowers, the staff itself says that it has to be dirt or earth, but with the fey flowers, is that still accurate?
Yes.
Okay, alright. Then I am going to also Mind Sliver, so I need, on the Phantom, I need a save. Intelligence.
Phantom, the sheet phantom
Yes.
or the sheet ghoul?
The Phantom itself.
Rolled a natural 19.
Oh, that saves. I can't do anything else.
Yeah, grapple the
Yeah.
casters. That's rough.
Yeah.
That's rough.
I can't do it. So,
Okay.
that's it. That's all I've got.
Sheet ghoul. Sheet ghoul.
Can I change my mind?
Sure. What
Can I
is
shift?
It is a bonus action.
It's a bonus action to shift.
Yeah, it's a bonus action to shift.
Can I...
Roll me a reflex saving throw as you shift to see if you can get out of the grapple.
Dex... Oh, that's 21.
21. You shift so quickly, your body reverts to size, you're able to drop to the floor.
Okay, and I back away from under... I go under the bed.
You go under the bed. Okay, yeah, you go under the bed. As you go under the bed, you see a large lockbox under the bed.
Cool. I'm a badger with 8 temporary hit points. Oh, that's right, I get healed! Hooray!
All right. Next on the initiative
Remember, we
is
also get more hit points.
I know.
Sheet ghoul. Good
I think
news.
it's roll a d6
Yeah.
or something.
Good news for you, Sky. I guess good news, you're free. Bad news, if it's only grappling one person, I can use the envelop ability.
Oh no!
You're grappled.
No.
That is a hit. And that is another hit. And Skylar, you are enveloped since I hit with both attacks. It wraps completely around your body. It is going to, if anyone hits it, you're going to take half the damage. Additionally, you are blind, you are pinned, and you are going to take an extra 2d6 damage. Well, fine, Monitor. I mean, you have to feel strongly about that, I guess.
It disapproves of your choices.
That's all right. You and my mother.
Okay.
Okay. Skylar, you are going to take both slam attacks. Take 8 damage, and then take 7 damage,
I'm going down.
and then take 7 more necrotic damage,
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
and you are now
Jeez.
completely enveloped by it as it's chewing you while it's wrapped around your waist. So the whole right side of your body now, like there's a mouth here that's going.
Now the question is, can I be targeted by the sheet ghoul at this point? Because I am.
I will say, since it's enveloped you, it's completely wrapped around you. The sheet ghoul is now currently exposed. He no longer has full cover. And there's room for one more person to be able to jump in the room, since the badger is under the bed. That is it for the sheet ghoul's turn. Demalis, you are next.
Okay, so he's enveloped.
Yes.
Could I go into the room and try to pull the sheet away from him?
Yeah, you could, in lieu of attacking, with your action, you can make an opposed grapple check to wrestle the sheet ghoul off of his body.
Okay.
So yeah, go ahead and make a, I believe, an athletics check.
Or I'm kind of picturing like a sheet just wrapped around him, but is any of it on the floor, or is kind of thinking as taking a dagger and trying to pin a corner of the sheet or something to the bed?
Not unless you're able to get on grapple. He is completely enveloped.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll try and pull the sheet off of him.
Yeah. Go ahead and make a athletics check. Opposed grapple. What is this thing's skill with athletics? It is just got its strength. Weird. Figure it'd be better at this. Ooh, that's a high roll. All right. Go ahead and use your action.
Okay. So.
Athletics is the skill you're rolling.
Okay. And so athletics. Okay. So I rolled an 18, and I have +2, I guess, in athletics.
So dirty 20?
Dirty 20. I rolled a 19. You beat me by 1.
Nice.
You are able to, with your action, quickly release your Vetter from it. Vetter, air welcomes your lungs as you literally, like a waiter pulling the stuff up. You, it's free. As it's pulled free, you now see the mouth and eyes on the inside. It goes on the inside of the sheet. You have your bonus action left.
Okay. Can I do an unarmed strike?
You can. You can make one unarmed strike attack, or you could do 2 with a flurry of blows. Your choice.
How many hit points does he have now?
7.
7.
Punch the shit out of it.
Yeah, I might as well do a flurry.
Flurry. Okay. Burn a key point and make 2 unarmed strikes against the sheet.
Okay. 2 unarmed strikes. Okay. First one. Not rolling great tonight. It's 12.
12 will not hit.
1.
1. I will give you advantage on the first attack because you did rip it free. That sounds fair. You can make 1 more roll with that first. That sounds fair.
So then just one more attack.
Yeah, it's essentially a 1 reroll.
Gotta be in the box.
There we go. Finally. That would be a 25.
25
Nice.
hits. The AC is only 16.
Let's see.
You got him. Take him.
And that would be 8.
8.
Nice!
How do you finish off the sheet ghoul?
Well, it gotta say, rip him in
Rip!
Yeah.
Yeah, literally grab it and then you just rip it in half.
Yeah.
As you do, there is stuff on the inside. So you have a little bit of a shower.
Gore shower.
It is a living creature, even though it does have undead nature. Just means it
That's
doesn't
okay.
need to eat or drink. You
It's
do
not like it's
regain
not.
hit points.
Okay.
You gain temporary hit points. I can't remember how many, but it says on your sheet.
Get 6 or so.
Yeah. Next on the initiative is the Sheep Ghoul, who is now free.
That would, if it was Jamal's turn, then it'd be Sebastian.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's Sebastian's turn. I'm sorry. Sebastian, go ahead and make a take a turn. Did I roll the Sheep Phantom instead of the Sheep
Can you
Ghoul?
hear me okay?
Yeah.
I don't know who you were rolling.
I don't know.
We
either.
killed the
No,
Phantom.
you did it right. You did it right.
Okay. Go ahead and go, Sebastian.
Because he attacked crap. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yep.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. So the ghoul is the only one that's left, right? And now we can see him.
Now you can see him. He is standing on the bed, and he is made of
Shoot
the
him.
sheet. All right.
And end of that story. Shoot him. 23. I rolled a 19.
That's awesome.
23. You hit him center mass. Roll damage.
I'll take that too. 13 points. I rolled a 9.
Nice.
Nice.
So he's at 26 on the sheep ghoul.
26 on the Sheep Ghoul. The Sheep Ghoul has, it's close. He has 60 hit points.
Okay. Gray, did you?
Oh.
Nice. Okay. Cool.
I got him.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else for your bonus action?
No, just staying in the doorway, reloading, and making sure the thing doesn't get past me. In fact, if it does get past me, I'll smack it with the crossbow.
Okay.
If I haven't finished with you.
Tamir.
So there's a sheet ghoul.
Yeah.
There is a Sheep Ghoul. It's basically a ghoul, but its body is also comprised of a sheet, so it can mimic itself as a...
Fantastic. Hit it center mass and try to unzip it upwards.
All right. Go ahead and make a roll.
14.
14 misses.
Okay. Hit it with the offhand. 24.
24 hits. That's 3 hits. It has an AC of 15.
Okay.
She gets sneak attack on that one.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. Just once per turn.
14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Sounds good to me. Put it on the board.
We're left, folks.
Yeah.
Veter is up.
All right. Moving back up, unless Tamir moves. Veter.
Yep,
Nope.
not moving.
Okay. All right. Veter.
All right.
You've seen better days. You gotta say
Yeah.
this is probably the lowest thread count of sheet you've ever had, though.
Oh yeah.
Really rough on the
Hi,
skin.
baby.
I'm gonna, you know what? Because now I can move. Chill touch.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack on the ghoul.
That's a crit.
Oh, shit, and he yells.
That is a crit. You can
Whoa.
roll double the amount of dice. So I believe that's chill touch at 5th level is 2d8, so that's 4d8.
You can do it.
3, 4, 5.
Oh, is
What's that? 1 second. Sorry, that is a 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
20. Okay, 20 damage.
That puts it down.
Yeah.
That puts it down.
Describe how.
Advantage.
What does your chill touch look like? It doesn't have to be a spectral hand, right? What
All of a
is it?
sudden, this like freezing mist comes off of his hand because he's close enough to it. Instead of launching it out, he just grabs it by the face, freezing its head solid.
Nice.
As you see just tendrils of necrotic energy seeping into the frost.
Screams.
Outside.
What a sheety way to die!
We're being killed by death.
Yeah.
In fact, actually, you hear him just break out laughing. That's good. I hope my death screams are as good as that one.
You guys are able to defeat the Sheet Ghoul and the Sheet Phantom. There is a lockbox under that you now have discovered under the.
Yeah, I'll push it out from under the bed after I hear the death.
I'll pick it up.
Okay.
I'll hiss. That's mine?
You pick it up. There is a large jingle of coins inside.
Would you like me to try to open
Sure. He
I'd like-
sure, as he's still holding it while
it?
he's
I got you.
To go outside, is that what this is?
What do I need to roll?
It is locked currently, so it'll be a sleight of hand check to try to unlock it.
How about to check for traps?
Investigation.
I will assist.
Excellent. 23 in the first roll.
It is not
The
trapped.
second roll.
All right.
Okay. And sleight of hand to open?
As long as you have thieves' tools, yeah.
I do.
Okay.
13 is what you want to tell me.
13. DC is only 10 for this one. You are able to unlock it. There is 1,000 copper pieces and 750 silver pieces. And there is a potion of greater healing.
Somebody got that written down somewhere?
I do.
Thank you. You're the best.
But I am gonna step away to take Freya outside, so somebody else is gonna have to track.
That's fine. Let's take a
Oh,
quick 5-minute break, right?
Okay.
Sounds good.
I gotta go to the bathroom anyways.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Come on, outside. You too, Seth. Let's go. Come on, son, sausage. Boulder, you're in. Seth, come on. Let's go. Out.
the rest of us are back. Let me turn off the. Okay, we are back. Okay, so you guys just got done fighting a bunch of blankets. What do you do next?
I am staying as a badger for now,
Mm-hmm.
but I will peek my head out the door and look around.
Okay.
Who's going?
She'll look back at Sebastian.
Can you speak in that form?
She's gonna grumble at you like she is talking. Basically badger sounds. And she expects you to understand it. She looks at
You
you.
understand that made no sense to me whatsoever, ma'am.
She'll sit up on her back legs and kind of
Say it louder and slower.
say it louder and slower, and then shrug her shoulders and put her arms out like that's on you.
And he simultaneously puts his arms out, does the same expression like, I don't know what the hell you're saying.
Basically, she'll just nod and then go back to sniffing outside the room.
That's fine. I've done my due diligence to let her know I can't understand her.
You absolutely have. She doesn't get that.
No, I get it. Right.
Vetter understands some of it, like just because twins and he's a badger too, so he'll understand some
Right,
of it.
absolutely.
But yeah, when she's talking to the rest of the group, she assumes that because she grew up with a bunch of beast-type people, she assumes the rest of you know what she's saying.
Yeah, I mean, you assume they can speak Badger.
Right. Everybody I grew up with could.
Right.
I don't know why you can't. She's not smart.
Okay.
She's not dumb either, though.
She's not
That's the
dumb.
deal.
No, yeah. It's the common sense she struggles with.
So she's not wise.
No, she's very not wise.
Wisdom was a dumb stat. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
I love those characters.
yeah, she's very unwise.
Okay. So who's going to what door when?
Next door that we get to, and
The 25.
okay, room 25.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll your investigation and perception, Torlin.
What?
I thought Torlin was looking at the door.
Tamir.
Not Torlin, that's the other character.
Sorry. Tamir.
Like, who the hell is that?
It's a different one. That is a.
And then you looked at
It's
me.
an 11 on the investigation and a 24, natural 20 on the perception.
Okay. With the 11 on the investigation, the door doesn't seem locked, and nor does it seem trapped. I mean, it's perfectly fine. But you do get a heavy, musky smell from this door. Right on the other side of the door, you get this very strong, musky smell.
Oh no. Something is
Not-
very pungent on the other side of the door.
Yeah, and it's not
Like,
like
is
pungent.
it animal or is it unwashed people?
No, and when I say that, like the smell, it's more like a. You ever walked into a laundromat and you get that big waft of like just mix of chemicals and like other like strong linen smells like that? It's like that pond. It's like the smell of mothballs, right? It's like that kind of pungent.
Okay.
Not the smell of corpses, but the smell of like just like a strong pungent. Like bad perfume.
It is stinky on the other side of the door. But I'll unlock it for you if you want.
Does it smell more chemical or more like unused or dusty,
Make
moldy?
make an investigation check.
Uzula will nod at Tamir when she says she'll unlock it or open it. And or open it.
I'm just standing there going, duh.
Hey, you-
5.
Yeah, 5. It's unfamiliar to you.
Okay.
It's just like this. You can't place it. You know, with this place, could be anything. Smells familiar though. You don't know why. So
Do I need to unlock the door?
you do not. The door is unlocked.
Okay, so I will open it, step aside.
You open it and step aside. Who's going to walk in?
Uzula pokes her nose in.
Oh, Uzula, you poke your nose in. Let me describe
do a little-
this room. Room number
25.
This is room number 25. You guys are rocking and rolling with this room exploration tonight. 25. Description of this one. Piles of ancient linens, blankets, and bedclothes are arranged in sheets in this L-shaped room. As you walk in, make me a perception check at disadvantage because you're height, Uzula.
Okay, perception. Whopping 14.
All right. You notice as you walk in, some of the sheets kind of shift a little bit. The strong pungent of mothballs welcomes your nostrils. A lot of them are just on the floor. It's why you had disadvantage. Just so many of them are just filling your nose with this horrible mothball smell. And there's just lines and lines of just linens and sheets and blankets.
Cool. We just left a room with a sheet goblin, sheet ghoul, and a sheet
There you
phantom. And this room is full of sheet, so she backs away. So she basically stuck her head in the room, sees piles of sheet everywhere, and backs out, sits back in the hallway, sits on her haunches and goes, in Badger, so squeak, squeak, and squeak 'em, I'm not going back fucking in there.
Skylar, since you speak Badger, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And she just shakes her head. No.
Before I take a chance, I'll be right back. I'm gonna run over to that room with that double cast spells.
Okay. Okay, you run back to that room.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Cool.
I'm gonna use the staff.
Okay. How many charges and what level?
I'm gonna use 3 charges, which is 3rd level.
Okay, so that's going to be 2, 3, 4 d8. Cast on you twice, so 8d8 plus your wisdom
8d8.
modifier twice.
So 3, 6.
You're just doing healing then?
Yeah.
Okay, back to the rest of the group while you do the math.
If Ray would cover me, and if somebody would give me a stick or something, I'd go in. If there are any piles close to the door, maybe kind of poke them with a stick.
So you want to investigate the room to try to see if there's
Yeah.
sheet monsters in it.
Yes.
Okay. Let's make this a little skill challenge, right? We're going to do a skill challenge.
42.
All right.
Nice.
Make me a sleight of hand check, an acrobatics check, and a stealth check. To represent you sneaking into the room, deftly flicking the sheets, and being able to just smack a bunch of them, right?
Okay.
I am covering him like he is.
And as you are covered with a heavy crossbow.
Okay. So stealth. First?
Stealth first. I'm going to say I'm going to require 6 successes on this. On all of the, so you roll, we'll add up successes.
Okay. Let's see, 19.
19.
Do I just keep rolling?
Yeah,
here?
yeah. There's your stealth. Next, your sleight of hand.
Okay. Uh, 12.
12. You got 4 successes. Now, acrobatics check.
13.
13. There you go. It's 19, 12, 13. It's 5 successes. You needed 6 successes. You slap around. As you do, you knock over several sheets that come tumbling to the ground. You don't seem to... You feel confident that there's no sheep monsters in this room with 5 successes. You've thoroughly slapped the shit out of a bunch of them in that first L. You haven't fully walked in, but there's... there you go. In that first area, there's just sheets all over the floor.
Okay.
There's sheet everywhere.
Okay. So, how close am I to the door?
You're standing in the doorway.
Okay. I'll say that there's nothing in this immediate area. Should I go in further?
Uzla nods at you.
Who's the
Yeah. Even with her
I
little
want
paw.
to remind you who you're taking advice from.
Yeah, like you might want to just.
Sebastian says that very quietly.
Okay.
Take that.
Very quietly.
Brother.
Oh, shouldn't hear it. Okay.
Okay.
Check.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you enter the room,
Mm-hmm.
tiptoe through this L-shaped linen closet. Either the safest or the most deadly room in this entire place. Roll me an investigation check, please.
I love this.
We are sheet scared.
We're scared. We ain't
You scared the
of
sheet out of me.
Yeah.
We're leaving because we're scared shitless.
Yeah.
Okay. Investigation.
Investigation.
Ooh, dirty 20.
Nice.
Dirty 20. With a dirty 20, you were able to find at the end of the L-shaped hallway, there is a stack of sheets against the far wall. As you're kind of jiggling them with your stick, kind of stabbing it at the sheets, you push through and then you go a little too deep through that wall. Reach over and you find a secret door. Secret door has been discovered. As you pull open that secret door and kind of look on the other side, you notice that there is a large, this is a false door. And the next part kind of boggles your mind because you open it up and you see a long stone hallway that goes into many different twists and turns and that branches off. As you look up, you notice that the ceiling keeps going up into a vast cavern.
Okay. Are any of you guys with me?
No.
I might be just now getting back to the room.
Okay, I'll call out to you guys and say, you
You
gotta
are
see
being
this.
covered.
Maybe I'll go around the bend there.
Okay.
Little badger paw.
I poke my head in. Badger at the bottom.
Scooby-Doo
Badger up
style.
top.
Yeah.
Will you enter the room for one badger snack?
She looks at you and gives you the middle paw.
outside of that, you are at least certain this room doesn't have any sheet monsters in it. But you have found a secret door that leads into a space that is much larger than it should be in this room. And unlike a nice carpeted floor, it's a rough stone floor with ceilings about 20 feet tall of stone, and it's just kind of flat and sheared off into an open cavernous area, probably about 80 feet tall. It just seems to just keep going.
Can I tell if this is an illusion or...
With a natural 20, we'll start with the 20 on the investigation. This is not an illusion. You take your staff and it goes through.
You guys want to come and see this?
I'll go check it out.
You come check it out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Uzo shaking her head?
Uzel is shaking her head. She's sitting on the other side of the door. You guys want to come check this out? She's going, no.
She's afraid of sheets
Okay,
now.
so Sebastian very gently sets down his crossbow in front of her and says, "Cover me." And he goes down the hallway.
You left the crossbow with the magic?
Yeah.
How heavy? Is it a heavy crossbow or just a normal crossbow?
Oh yeah, it's a heavy crossbow. It's
Okay.
big.
She's gonna nuzzle it around.
Okay, she picks it up. No. I got a dirty 20 on the strength check. She picks up the heavy crossbow in badger form.
The badger is holding on to a heavy crossbow.
Yeah, she's ready.
in a weird sitting position because you can't walk on your
Nope, I
hind
sure can. It's that awkward squat that cats are like
Right,
they do,
right.
where it's like the
Just,
pug
the badger's just
yeah.
pack it.
It's really,
I've decided to embrace this. She might be the person that makes me question my sanity, but she's still my little sister.
she's definitely that obnoxious little sister that 100% will get everybody in trouble.
So
Yep, and he's just gonna embrace that as must be the older sibling.
Embrace the weird.
No, I'm related to all these freaks. I'm a freak too.
Yeah.
Ray and Vetter.
Yep.
And you are in this, and the 3 people is about all that can fit in like this linen closet, unless you guys walk into that stone hallway that twists and turns.
I give it a sniff to see if I can smell anything.
You are currently not a form that has a scent ability, I believe. So
No.
roll me a perception check at disadvantage.
Seeing if there's anything odd.
Okay.
Still 13.
13. There's a strong scent of mothballs in this room. You kind of stick your head in, the mothball smell disappears, and when you breathe in, this is a very musty cave-like entrance, and make me an intelligence check. Now, you rolled low, so you get an intelligence check to see if you can place the smell.
17.
17. You worked on a farm briefly once, right? You've smelled cows before.
Mhm.
Cow smell.
Smells like manure and grass.
No, just like a
That's
cow.
a
Grass, yeah.
Not a farm smell. Like you put your nose against a cow
Okay.
and smell the cow.
Wait a second.
Ray, your character can make a history check real quick.
That's the Minotaur's lair.
Okay.
I actually say that.
Yeah, but what do you know about minotaurs?
I know we have a there's a Minotaur around.
I rolled a 2 on the die.
2 on the die. Skylar, what What knowledges do you possess?
Knowledge Arcane. And that's it. Yeah.
Make me a history check with disadvantage. DC is 15 to possess that knowledge. You possess that knowledge. Does your character
We've
possess?
been told about the Minotaur.
Yeah, we're told about them.
No, we
You're
haven't.
told about a bull-like creature,
A bull-like,
yeah.
bull-like creature.
which could be anything.
Cow.
Yeah,
There are minotaurs in my world, but they're very rare.
yeah.
You have
Okay.
never been to the Banshee Mountains.
For that matter, it could be a catapletus and people just mistake
Oh,
what the
shit.
hell it is.
You said disadvantage.
Disadvantage, DC 15.
14.
14. You do not possess that knowledge.
Okay.
Sorry. Your
So I thought
character-
other people were talking about minotaurs, and I was like, cow?
You guys were saying Gorgon a while ago, too.
There was the Gorgon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nope, that's
Nope.
perfectly understandable.
Yeah. Yeah. It is,
Smells
though
like-
you may not possess that knowledge, the creepiness of this extra-dimensional space does not elude you.
Smells
Your
like-
badger hairs are standing up.
Why would they keep cows in a cave? I look over. Actually, Ray, I look to your character and go, "Why would your people keep cows in a cave?"
My people wouldn't keep. Wait. Is that what you're smelling?
Yeah, it smells like cows.
Ray, you can make another knowledge history check.
Please don't roll so
Weird
I rolled
people.
well today. This is just Bob averages. 23.
Nice.
23. The cow part finally piques your interest, and as you look at the bend, that's a labyrinth. Cow smell in a labyrinth? That's only one thing. That's a
Yeah.
minotaur, which then clicks into place the labyrinth of the alley. Or
The labyrinth of the alley.
not the alley, but the twisted hallway you just went down. Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone will slowly back the hell out of here and find the rest of the party. We have found the bull creature.
Oh,
And his voice switches back to his formal. We have found the Minotaur's lair. Uzla, I'm going to need that crossbow.
With her super badger strength that she rolled, she lifts it up as high as she can, which is still only about 3 feet in the air.
Right? And he takes it from her gently, pats her on the head. You might want to prepare for combat, or we can just close this door and forget we were ever here and pray for the best. But
Close the
we
store and
know
jam
where
it.
it is now. Say again?
Close the store and jam it.
She's nodding and pointing.
We could do that, but it's already on this side of the door, I think. Still, if that space is bigger than I think it is, that's a bigger problem.
Yeah, that seems like a later problem. I think we deal with the house first.
She's tapping on your leg, and in Badger, it comes out at night. It's still day.
It is still day. If it comes out at night, we might be able to lock it in.
We also might be able to fight it on our own terms while we're waiting outside the door until sundown. Let's think about that later on. You're right. Let's get the hell out of this room.
Yeah.
Amy, are we boring you? It's late, I know.
I don't understand why we have to kill everything, but all right.
Because
Do you know how much money a minotaur could make in a circus?
I am not sending intelligent creatures to a freak show.
Because intelligent creatures aren't ever in a freak show? Is that what you're saying?
We're a little too far away from home to get a collar.
Yeah.
No, the Minotaur could voluntarily go there, I suppose. Anyway,
Just
Think
saying.
of how much
Could
work
offer
it
him a
could do
job.
on a farm.
So are we jamming it or continuing on?
If we jam it, it knows that we know it's there.
I mean, it's already coming out to attack everything it sees, it sounds like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether or not
I think.
they would know who jammed the door.
Well,
I can work on jamming the door.
I'd rather work at just marking the door so we know if it's been opened. Of course, then it doesn't tell which way it went, does it?
No.
Uzula. Oh, shit, she's not smart. Oh, no, yeah. Uzula starts taking, like, puffs of fur, like, that she's shedding, and sprinkles it around. So the door, everybody's out of the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we've
Yeah.
closed the door.
Yeah.
Okay, she's putting fur on the ground.
Okay.
Basically, the entire hallway, she's shedding and, like, rolling on the carpet to get as much fur coated on the ground as she can.
Figure out which way it went.
Yes.
If you see it later.
Yes.
Good idea, Uzo.
You see puff up with pride in badger form? Yeah, I am smart.
Tony, I don't have much more energy. I mean, I apologize, but it's been a hell of a week.
It's fine. It's fine. Do you guys just want to end up here at 5 o'clock outside of the linen closet?
What time is sundown?
7. We have 2 hours.
Okay.
So you have 2 more rooms left in this alleyway. Sorry, keep calling it alleyway. This hallway area, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Not bad. You guys explored 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms. You did 2 skill challenges. You got
Somebody got some wisdom points.
3 role play points. You guys fought 2 CR2 creatures. You did a social encounter. You discovered 4 secrets. Not bad.
Nice.
Not bad. Good job, guys.
Nice.
All right. So that'll be it for episode 8. Our sheetiest episode yet.
Wow. This is why we have no viewers.
That's right. we are streaming to no one, but it's a free place to record at. All right. So I guess I'll see you guys in 2 weeks. We'll pick up here. I assume the idea is to continue just exploring this upper area.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Finish out the 2 rooms, see how long those
Yes.
take, and then depending on the condition that we're in, do we want to fight the Minotaur? And this is gonna be
Again, depending on the condition we're in, I would like to fight the Minotaur.
Mm-hmm.
At the very least, it gives us leverage against Richard the Lionheart.
yeah.
He's kind of alluded to the idea that only he can offer us protection. If we kill off something that's that powerful, we might be able to leverage that.
Okay.
True.
Okay. So, finish out those 2 rooms, and then, in theory, and if you're okay with this positive metagaming, if not, then stop me. By 6 o'clock, we should have finished those 2 rooms. We can then go to the double magic room, do a short rest there to heal up whatever we do need, get back any short rest abilities, and then fight the Minotaur at 7.
Yeah.
The rough plan for next time.
Yeah, that sounds fine to me. Yeah, I can plan that. I was surprised you guys found the Minotaur's lair. That was a DC 20 investigation check.
Ah,
Yeah.
go you!
There you go.
Nice.
All right,
Nicely
guys.
done.
All right. Well, good job, guys. I guess I'll see you guys next episode. I'm gonna stop streaming. Stop.